Hello, and welcome to another pre-recorded episode of Magicmaker. Now, I realize when I say this, or actually I have realized as of today when I say this, technically everything I do is pre-recorded. But in this case, I mean pre-recorded in the sense of I'm not recording it the day I upload it. Anyway, what will we do today? I've been tinkering off camera. As you can see, I've only got a flask left and none of my spells have anything in them. I was doing a couple different builds and I just wanted to go to blank for the next episode so you can see the build process happening. I don't remember why I had the flask. Oh well. Anyway, I think I'll show off another infinite mana spec today. This one without using Hyper Mage strat, so it does a bit less damage per shot, but it tends to make up for it with a bit of utility, actually. Now, like I said before, you need Magic Boomerang. So, 2A Magic Boomerangs. I make this spell a green belt spell and an enchantment because it works really well. And you'll see why in a moment. Now, we make it fire as fast as humanly possible because the damage penalty doesn't really affect... it doesn't really affect it anyway because I'm not doing any direct damage. But I am doing the sweet-ass combo damage. Oh, wait. I actually had made this a laser beam. Right. Also, I need diamond on the road badly. I forgot about that factor. So yeah, I actually made this a laser beam, so it's going to shoot a little slower, because I have to take one of the fairy wings off. But it should work pretty well. The crazy pulsy beam. As you can see, I am very rapidly regaining the mana I'm using to cast this spell because I'm getting the full refund as long as I'm catching the boomerang, which is pretty easy to do. However, that's not the spec. That's merely the start of it. Also, the spell needs to be visually changed because there's a different visual I like to use with laser beam fists that looks really cool. Now for this is the spell this is like the money spell. This is the spell that you usually use with this spec to just obliterate rooms. Like, it's going to be kind of standard. You've kind of seen this before. Spreading explosions and all that jazz. But you'll notice I'm doing it with a Philosopher's Stone. So this is kind of crazy. The fact that I can do this with... I can spam a spell that costs 90 mana by default. Just to give you an idea. I don't know if this was the order I put everything in, though. Oh well, we'll find out. Whether it fails horribly or succeeds spectacularly. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna put double illusion dust. See what happens. See how effective it is. Loads of explosions. But now I am completely in a matter of seconds. Okay, so we have the base. Now we set up the robe. We do have room for an A rank fairy wing, so now we can actually 5 times double jump, which is amazing. Now, unfortunately, this is a bit slot intensive, and it does only really work with A rank slot materials, specifically the rune. Now, the rune's robe effect gives you gives you mana cost reduction per cast spell, and it can stack up to 95% reduction at 2% per cast once you have 3 runes equipped. So the idea is, with this really fast-firing spell, you can very quickly build up your stack. As you can see the little wand over my health bar there. Give it a moment. And not to mention, this spell itself is fairly effective anyway. As you can see, my mana bar has officially decided to say, fuck how many casts you have left. Pardon the French. But screw the number of casts you have left, you just have all the casts left. Because you know how the mana bar often divvies itself up into how many times you can cast a particular spell you have equipped? Now it's just saying, you know what, you have all the casts ever. And now I can spam this spell, despite its ridiculous mana cost. And as you can see, even though it's very slightly chipping into my mana, not too much. But, like, not enough that I could just, like, switch to one spell for a second, and bam, I'm good to go again, right? Anyway, this build has a couple of things going for it. Firstly, the fact that the wand is not needed to be the health tap portion like it was in the previous spell. So, double fists? Was this it? Baha! Shinku Hadouken! Wrong color though, but still looks pretty badass. What's the vision? Just double. Oh no, I think I actually used the Philosopher's Stones for this one, due to the insane power of the spell. Oh yeah, plus it made the crazy. It made like the crazy summoning circles. There are like the crazy like eldritch circles. Okay. Okay. Now, since we don't need the wand for health tappage, that actually means we have a free slot in the build. So we can actually just build a good old-fashioned wand teleport. Now these actually start being really good once you start having the really good materials and you're not teleporting like 4 feet. Plus you can start stacking things like Extract of Monday, the brick, the ton of bricks for even more power. What else is it I usually use? Ton of bricks. Do I just put multiple crystals on? I usually put multiple crystals on. Yeah, because that's 13. I can get it to 14. I don't know what... Do I just put a third crystal on? Yes, I just put a third crystal on. As you can see, now we have a very good... You know, fairly decent range teleport. Although I can't help but feel like I've done it differently. I think I put a fairy wing on it. Yes, I put a fairy wing on it. I think I took the... Yeah, it's still 14.9. I took a fairy wing off, but then, or I took the ton of bricks off, but I put the fairy wing on. So now I can super rapid fire teleport. Eventually gravity starts catching up with you. But, you know, you can really scoot your way through a level if you need to. This is just amusing to do. I hope it's amusing to watch, because this is just funny. This is actually kind of what I do with my, like, super endgame board, where I have, like, all the spell slots, is I have a teleport on my wand, and I have the harpy feather on my robe that basically means I don't fall. So then I just start teleporting everywhere. I don't even walk or jump. At that point, even double jumps become useless. It's kind of hilarious. Alright, so let's rename these suckers and go do a level. Pixie Mist. Fairy Warp. Sounds good to me. This is Triple Wing, Triple Fairy Beam, Loyal Palm, Pixie Boomerang, Retrieval Spark, the Forbidden Art, Killer Beam. Yes! That is so like old Kung Fu movie. I fucking love it. Pardon the French again, I'm a little excited. I'm going to actually be able to upload video again soon, or at least a little bit. As of this episode, I've recorded a video just to give you guys an update on everything, and it'll be up before this one by a large margin, which is going to be kind of funny. But, you know, I'll actually be able to do this YouTube thing properly again. I'm a little excited. Okay, I think I'd like to make it Impact. Yeah, I'll make it Impact fine. Now, the Cape of Soaring is going to be named a little differently. Stone Rim Regalia, Heavy Regalia of Flight. Now, that just sounds like an oxymoron. Regalia of Cleverness. Nah, a little pretentious. Stone Regalia, Feathered Regalia, Ruined Regalia of Defiance. I kind of like that. And we need a different artifact. Although, I don't know, the flask actually is pretty good for this, because I don't really have any healing. Yeah, sure, let's go with the flask. Plus, I just love that visual, just like the little moonshine bottle. The moonshine bottle's funny. Okay, now, where are we going? Do we have anything to do in the ice caves? No, the ice caves are done. Let's go to the forest! Sure, why not? Haven't done the forest in ages. We're probably gonna absolutely... Yeah, these are only bachelor's level. Clean up all the leaves. Yeah, I gotta remember I don't do direct damage. So I have to kind of just focus the Shinku Hadouken on people first. Yeah! Ah, bees! Go away, bees. I'm somehow also poisoned. Well, technically when a bee stings you, it is poisoning you, so... while also killing itself. Bees! Yeah, unfortunately the boomerang trick has its flaws, because missed shots don't give you charge, or give you back your mana, I should say. Charge, wow. It's freaking Rift. That's freaking Rift talk, and I haven't played that game in ages. I'd like to again, though, once I have internet. Would be nice. The only problem with this build is you have to cast every 3 seconds to keep your stack going. So sometimes if there's no target, you kind of have to just fire blind. And I'm almost dead, too. That doesn't help. Oh, crap. Well, that's a great start to an episode. Dying in the bloody forest. But hopefully, you're seeing the Matrix at least with this whole setup. Let's try this again. This level's almost bad for this build because it's like, it doesn't have enough stuff in it. Or it's like, this difficulty isn't good enough because there isn't enough enemies on screen yet. Yeah. Have to remember, I don't have the explosion on the robe effect, so I have to actually stay alive. Plus I have a potion I should be using. Although we have reached critical mass, so now I can just spam this all day, every day. And just murder everything in sight. Because all I gotta do is just keep chain casting this. I maintain my stacks, murder everything on screen except the bees somehow, because the bees are somehow immune to magic, no matter how powerful. Yes, even eldritch god creatures can be affected by magic in some way, but bees? Not so much. Jeez, Pro Jared had it right. Bees are nature's deadliest creatures. Now, we don't have all the gems. So, look around a little bit first. Alright, there's one up there in Buddy's stomach. Once he dies, I'll get it. Definitely seems to be the end objective of a build with infinite mana, to just spam a spell that explodes and kills everything, regardless of its actual efficiency. Oh, there's the blue gem. Oh god, so many bees. So many bees. Get away. Shoo. Really should be a spell that works on the bees in some fashion. Oh man, this video is actually going to be a little slowed down because of the computer chugging a bit. I might take the other illusion dust off too, because I think 10 splits is a little ludicrous, and I can probably do better with the slot, just to do something better with it. But I'm not sure what though. Wall piercing? Maybe. Wall piercing. Not homing though. Homing would kind of bugger this up a little bit, I think, because I kind of just want to cast wherever. Oh, I'm actually very slowly running out of mana. So I'll just cast this while I'm moving around. I can't even see my character. He's completely absorbed into the giant laser beam. It is amazing. This is only an A rank optic lens. I've actually screwed around a bit and cast like 5 optic lenses in all the slots, and it's just this giant beam. Like if you've ever played Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Cyclops, he had the, you know, just optic blast, and it was just, the whole screen is just full of laser beam. That's what that is, and it's hilarious. Now, unfortunately, boss cutscenes last long enough and do count against the timer, so I just lost all my stacks. It's not too bad, though, because the stack building spell, like I said, is a worthwhile spell to actually kill things with. And since a boss is a pretty big target, ow, it, you know, it usually doesn't, it's not going to be moving around so much that I won't be able to build up my stacks, and I'm already up at 95 anyway, so I can just kind of pound him into paste. There you go. No, he explodes. Now, unfortunately, for the next level, I need fire on my spells. So I guess I can take off one of the Fairy Wing components. Or not Fairy Wing, one of the Illusion Dust components on the Explosion spell, and use it for the obligatory Fire Crystal component I need. Grade A rune, not bad. I think I have enough, though, for anything short of, like, I want to have a wand that has 5 runes on it so people cough up tons of crystals when they die or something stupid like that. Truth be told, I was out of orange paint. Alright, back in we go. Oh, there's also this one too we could do, but let's do this one. So, 20 fairies with fire crystal spells. Take that off. Put fire on. It'll help a little bit on bosses, I guess, but... with fire, you really need... It's weird. Fire is like the element that doesn't stack with anything except itself really well. So, like, you could theoretically make a fire spell that's nothing but fire crystals and do fine. Like, if you... I guess it's sort of like a failsafe if you don't have anything else. Just like, I'm just gonna stack, like, 3 or 4 fire crystals on a single spell and have, you know, insane... bees. Have insane dot fire damage that spreads everywhere. You know, it's like a... kind of like a... just a game failsafe kind of thing, just in case somebody can't find enough materials. Now I need to start using this, because it's the one that has the fire on it. Thankfully it doesn't have to be kill them with the fire damage, because that would suck. Well, not really suck, but it would kind of dilute the build, because then I just have to be like, I put 5 fire crystals on a single spell, and just burn the fairies to death. I kind of wish... Actually, one thing I would have loved, I would have used the fire spell more anyway, even if it wasn't very effective. But if it was actually you hose... Goddamn bees. If you hose people down with fire instead of it being a little fireball that lights people on fire. If it was actually like, you know, you hold a constant stream of fire in front of yourself. I mean, you could do that with laser beam, which is something I'm probably going to do on camera now, just to see what it looks like. But oh god, bees, bees, so many bees. Get away. Oh, double jump away. I can't see them because of all the explosions. Oh my god. Should probably get that blue one. But yeah, if anyone's ever played Magicka who's watching this, another good little, you know, be a wizard game. More of a, kind of like a wizard beat 'em up, is about the best way to put it. Because, like, there's no leveling, there's no crafting or anything like that, there's no, like, RPG elements. It's just, you have a weapon, you have a staff, and you have, it's up to 8 components? Yeah, it's 8 spell components that you mix and match on the fly to make stuff. But fire in that is like a flamethrower. It's a concentrated hose of flame. Instead of, you know, the little fireballs like in this game. You know, not that there's anything wrong with either way, but I got a preference for the hosed flame just because it's viscerally satisfying. I mean, who hasn't wanted to light someone on fire? That's the reason flamethrowers were invented. Because somebody looked across a field and saw another human being and thought, you know, I want to light him on fire, but I'm not close enough to do it. Making it sound like it's some big inspirational thing when it's actually a horrible weapon of war. Oh, hello. Went in for a little smooch. Whoops. Oh god, I teleported right into the boss. Why did I teleport into the boss? Oh, thank you, Tipsy's Flask. You taste like maple syrup. Or no, you taste like cranberry sauce, but you have the consistency of maple syrup. That's what it is. Go away, bees. Or flies, or whatever the hell you are. Ah, go away. Shoo. Alright, well, that's enough stacks. Start the spam! Bam. Okay. Ooh, you know, a little less dangerous than Hyper Mage, because Hyper Mage is always running around with, like, no life left. But this build still has its issues. In a sort of, you know, this is not complete God mode way. Because, you know, I was playing on my other board, like the one I beat the game with the very first time. Or, well, I would say beat the game on New Game Plus 4, I should say, to be specific. And, you know, like, that's God mode. Because I just have the one... Like, I have the one spell infinite. And then another spell I have for fun. And wand to teleport, and that's about it. Taking a peek for the hidden wizards. You never know. Might be around. I do love having a rapid-fire teleport. I mean, like, wasn't that always the fun in, like, Diablo 2? Or any game like it, when you get, like, Blink? And you can just, like, pop, 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 pop around the room? Skipping, like, big sections of content. Actually, that was one of the reasons why I loved the... I already have that. Well, what did they do? They went around not being on fire. Are we sure we should be teaching this person how to control fire as a wizard? Probably not. Okay. Now what do we do? Well, actually, we can just go back into the level and fix our spell through the starting of level thing. But yeah, in like... Yeah, but when you're a sorcerer in Diablo 2, or less a mage in WoW, because it has a cooldown, but like in any game, well, just in any game, when you just have like constant teleports, like, you know, pew, 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 pew. That's just amazing. Oh yeah, actually, I was going to mention the Barbarian in Diablo 2 effectively has a teleport. It's leap attack. Because leap has a... For some reason, leap has a short range and does no damage. But then when you get to leap attack, you can target it anywhere on screen, even if you're not targeting an enemy, because in Diablo 2 and in most dungeon crawlers, you can target like a blank spot just to swing your weapon, or like shoot your arrow if you want to just like fire off blindly and hit someone in the distance. But, what are we going to put here? And so with the Barbarian, you just use leap attack to like Final Fantasy Dragoon jump everywhere. It was fun. And it's so worth like the 1 point you put into it, right? What do I put in this slot? I'm kind of curious. Actually, I'm kind of... Yeah, I want to see what that does. Oh, and I can... Ooh, I can upgrade you. Bam. Didn't do much, but... It's always fun. So just grab all the treasure and murder the monster. Sounds good. Ah, I keep thinking my wand is an attack for some reason. Do not know why. Oh, I gotta catch all the boomerangs. I don't have infinite mana yet. I have to catch all the boomerangs. One big juicy target like that usually gets you pretty set. And actually, I just realized, but with the Kung Fu way of doing damage, you know, like you gotta hit the target 3 times for it to register, that actually makes it build stacks faster too, because I'm not killing people as fast. And now we just begin the spam. I don't know why it changed the visual to the explosion, but I don't mind. I like the generic explosion visual. Even if it does chug the game a little bit, the amount I abuse it. Nope, too many jumps. Too many jumps. Always gotta question this little jungly section in the forest. I mean, I know this is a forest shortly outside of a magical college, so God knows what happened here anyway. But, oh god, so many bees. Nope. Nope, not dealing with it. I am not dealing with all those bees. Gotta remember I can basically squeeze the teleport in between the casts. Oh no, but I can't let my stacks run out. Oh, what a world to live in. Oh no. The life of an overpowered mage is a tough one. It's not as easy as it looks. Where's that last... Oh, I have all the gems. Oh, okay. I thought I had one left. Boop. Oh, that is like the worst place to spawn in. Go away, bees. Ah. Teleport away. I'm in his hitbox. I think I took damage, but I'm fine. Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, God, I'm dead. Oops. Ah. Yeah, that was a really bad spot to teleport into. That was a very poor spot to teleport into. Alright, well, let's just try it again. That's all we can do. Also, did I actually do the mission? I don't think I did. Because I was just teleporting around like a madman. And spamming ludicrously enormous explosion spells. Again, if you wielded the power cosmic in your fingertips, wouldn't you do that? I know I would. Although I don't think I'd blow up everything. just to be personal, because I'm a bit of a softie. Oh, crap. Softie in the sense I'm squishy, apparently. Brrrr, explosions. But I would definitely just kind of, I don't know, I would do something that everyone would see. I wouldn't hide it. Let's put it that way. I mean, what would I have to fear? Uh-oh. Bees, apparently. It'd be kind of hilarious if magic actually did exist, but bees were actually immune to it. It's like, Mother of God. They start, like, weaponizing bees to deal with rogue mages. I think that'd be hilarious. Whoa. Hey. Might just use the beam for a little bit. A little easier on the eyes. There's too many mobs on screen, though. Gotta switch. Where am I? Oh god, bees. Oh god, bees! Tipsy Sloth, save me! There we go. We're good. Man, how long do the bees last? Jesus. Okay, we're good. Freaking magic immune bees. Oh, that is an orange. I've learned quickly that the orange component, like the half spell component, the thing you put together with alchemy, I'm quickly finding that orange is like all of my favorite things. Soul Contract. What was it? Soul Contract. It's it's half of Vampire Fang, you know, life stealing. It's half of crap. It's half of like, let's put it this way. It's half of a lot of things I like in this game. Okay, well, I think that's everything dead, so I can actually just let my stack drop and get to opening the chests for the actual quest objective. If I can find them. And this is probably one of the few levels where the crystal ball on the robe is handy. Excuse me. That unspecified carbonated beverage. Got right quiet all of a sudden. I'm not spamming spells everywhere like a lunatic. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I love putting the harpy feather on the teleport. Although I might actually start doing that now, since as much as I love my double jumps, I have the wand Where did you come from? More importantly, why? I'm gonna blow you up. Okay. A little bit of confusion there, but I'm alright. This is a dangerous tree, apparently. Ooh. Purple galaxy thingy. Completely lost my train of thought. I don't even know if I had one. Oh well. As you can see, this build doesn't have to go complete balls to the wall, you know, infinite cast mana all the time. Just the efficiency of the boomerang punch laser beam thing is pretty good. You know, the Shinku Hadouken, as I've been calling it. But it can go like it can go Nova and just absolutely ruin rooms, and it's good fun. Whoa, where am I going? There. Oh, that's where they all are. I was thinking, I've only opened like 4 chests. I'm like, where the hell are they all? They're like all neatly stacked at the top of this beanstalk. A bunch of A's. Damn. Makes sense. You can't repeat this quest, so I guess that's why they give it to you. They give you the good stuff. Ow. Thankfully you drop a healing thingy, so I don't have to worry about my hit points. Clear out the boss room. Don't know why that fairy was going for a swim. I mean, why does anyone go for a swim? Really, it's fun. God, it's something I haven't done in ages. Mostly due to having several surgeries screw up my life, but, you know, shit happens. Nothing to get bitchy about. Oh, hello. No. Brah. Shinku Hadouken, burn all the meter. Oh, this is actually building meter now that I think about it. Oh. Ow. That did 45 damage. Shit. Okay, well, I'm fully charged now, so just start unloading. Okay. Oof. Well, any build where you're not... Any build in this where you don't have, like, more than the base life is a little finicky to do because, well, you only have 100. That's not a lot. In this universe where you can do, like, several thousand damage. Granted, none of the enemies throw that much damage at you, thank God. But, you know... Unless Tasty Studios starts giving the Goblin Wizards the spell of kill everything. Ugh, that'd be pretty dirty. Just like a stealth patch nobody notices. There's one Goblin Revolution where it's like spell of kill everything. You're like, what the hell is this? You click it. It's like, oh god, what have I done? The screen is just full of laser beams. It's like, oh. That'd be amusing. Anyway, that's 3 areas done in one episode, actually, and I'm at my 30-minute-ish timer here, so... Great! Then I don't need to give you money or anything. And I think we can call it here. You can see the concept of the infinite Rune Mage. You know? The infinite Hadouken Rune Mage. Just keep adding more titles. I just love that visual. I wish I could make it blue, though, for obvious reasons. Oh well. Anyway... That'll be it for this episode. I will be hopefully recording more in this future, and hopefully as soon as of the time of me recording this, you guys will actually start being able to see them. But anyway, that'll be it for today, and I'll see you another time in a future video. Ciao.